Oh,
no, but that's the thing. It's like the guy was like outside, like you know what I mean, with fresh pizza. Like, yeah, I wouldn't want a pizza that's like.
Well, I mean, honestly though, like most franchise pizzas I hate. Hungry Howie's I'll eat, but if I'm really fucked up, there's a franchise. It's family owned. It's only in Miami. It's called Herrera Pizza. Fuck. It's Ray's Pizza. There we go, Ray Pizza. And it's like a Cuban pizza place. And like all their pizzas are deep dish, like they're like in between deep dish and regular. There's like don't get like just cheese, it's just sauce. And those places are fire. And it's across the street from a place called Herrera Frita, which basically is like Cuban hamburgers called fritas. But that place is a huge fan. I love that place.
Welcome to Pulling Teeth Radio, brought to you by Bud Bucks.
Yeah.
Like we're on. Look at that.
Yes, Bud Bucks is one of our sponsors. Also, our other sponsors, the teeth whitening store.
Oh yeah.
Want white teeth and cash back?
Download the app now, Bud Bucks app, cashback and cannabis.
Or the teethwhiteningstore.com.
And what pizza franchise do you think you like?
Well, that shit's out of the way. Welcome to Pulling Teeth Radio, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Metal David. We're still on the Gritty Experience. That's Holiday. That's Bud Bucks. They already introduced themselves.
I'm the asshole on the far
Yeah, but
And today, I'm wearing Crocs.
with a strap.
it's fucking Post Malone Crocs.
Velcro straps.
Yeah, but they're not in sport mode, as any Matt's World would say. He does backflips in Crocs and blows Crocs out to the point where, like, I'm pretty sure he doesn't even wear Crocs anymore.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I never realized how comfortable they were, but you know what I mean. After the some odd years of wearing Yeezys, I felt like I want to put my sock inside of a shoe now.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Just drop one in there.
But they're actually like really comfortable with like the dual comfort and what have you. And I'm thinking about getting some charms for them.
Ooh.
They got little
They
charms.
make
in
Now,
them.
where do you get those charms from? The Children's Place, I think, sells them at the mall. The Children's Place, definitely, I think you can find them.
Is that an actual store?
Dead ass.
It's called the Children's Place.
It's called the Children's Place.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's for obviously.
They use
children's
there's.
clothing.
I know that Aventura Mall has a Crocs store.
You know what's the straightest ass one?
So they might actually have some, but I can just probably order some off of the Amazons or some other website.
Please, thank you.
Like maybe Alibaba or something like
I don't know.
that.
I don't like the idea. I've never worn a pair of Crocs. I'll admit
Neither
that.
have
I don't like them.
I heard that they're comfortable as fuck, but I don't know.
I hear that, but I also think about how my fucking feet sweat.
Yeah, well, how about if you wore fucking Crocs, your feet would breathe and they wouldn't sweat.
They'd fucking sweat. It's rubber.
Listen, you smell this guy?
Damn.
It's all right. Listen, you're a hard worker, dude. You're supposed to stink.
I will answer your question, and yes, I've smelled Damien many a time.
He's not grabbing my dick right now. He did not grab my
To
dick.
be honest with you, today did I smell him? No, I did not, because he, I guess, is washing his clothes on his own because he's got his own apartment. He's doing everything on his own.
Adulting.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah, doing
Big boy.
big kid stuff. Wakes up every day, puts his big pants on.
I hate that I wake up so fucking early. I go to walk my dog now in my new complex, and there's this creepy old dude that's always out there at 5 o'clock in the morning watering the plants. I'm just like, okay.
You gotta get yourself some plants.
Yeah, dude.
Nothing like a good home garden.
Dude, you gotta get
Hey,
yourself
guys,
plants.
read them going on.
Once I get more settled in, I get like a bed, something like my bedroom setup and stuff like that. I might get some like a little patio table and a couple chairs, you know, out there. That's about it, dude.
Does it face the sun or away from the sun?
The sun.
So when you wake up, you got sunlight.
Well, no, I wake up way before the sun comes up. But on the
No, but
weekends,
what I'm saying is that's where the sun comes in.
yeah, it comes into my
faces
bedroom
east.
balcony. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure because I mean we'll get you some plants to go.
Well, there's a funny video of me walking out on like Saturday morning. Like I open up the screen door, I walk out, and the sun hits me in the face. I just go, I turn around and go back inside.
Yeah, like a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing is how is your neighborhood though?
Okay, my neighborhood is quiet, but it's quiet because there's a lot of fucking police and like a lot of police. Like, and they have nothing to do, so they're just doing speed traps all day. They're just fucking with people for dumb shit. Like, it's fucking horrible.
Will you get that?
Please.
Or Laura a little bit. What you got, dude?
Just
Fucking.
music. You don't need music to watch skate videos.
Tips. We are down to 2 tips. Thank you, David.
There are more. I told David, there's a brand new pack in there. Grab it.
I grabbed that little
And
handful.
then he grabbed. David did what David does. He like grabbed it up for himself. You know.
Well, sometimes a man gotta do what a man does. Alright?
What do men do, David?
Selfish fuck.
I cannot fault
I
someone.
mean, because I'm a man and I'm not selfish.
Yeah, huh?
I cannot
I'm
fault.
actually allergic to
Well-
shellfish.
Well, you know,
I don't speak bullshit.
he gets all mad every time I use one of like 3 napkins and shit.
Maybe because you're not conservative enough, so I don't know.
Wait, when do you use napkins? I've always seen you just wipe the shit on your pants.
That's true too.
That's true.
So why would
At work, bro, at work, my boss,
if you came over and used napkins, I'd be like, dang,
my
look at
boss,
Damien
the other day he goes,
being a product of society.
will you stop rubbing your fucking hands on like your shirt and stuff, like you make the uniform all dirty? And they're just doing a couple of things. I'm like, yeah, well, you know, whatever.
Hard worker.
Look like I'm doing something.
Yeah, Damien, but you don't need to muff up your uniform.
Ah, whatever.
What about muff up your uniform?
Yeah, you don't have to muff up.
But what's muff diving then?
Runs up your life.
It's dirty, dirtying it up, you know. Ain't nothing clean about it.
Okay, alright. But you heard the term muff diving?
Yeah,
What is that?
chasing the muff around.
That's
I don't think that's.
oral sex on a woman.
Is that what it is?
That's muff diver.
Okay, alright.
It's usually we use it in terms of talking about lesbians. She's a muff diver.
No,
Yeah,
because this is a muff. That area.
What about a
Cubans-
fupa? The fat upper pussy area. The fupas. You ever heard of a fupa?
You know, we're gonna get pulled because of this.
No, we're not going to get whatever the fuck we want. Listen, yes, we've heard of fupas, but
All right.
you want to know something?
Yeah.
That's a completely different area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like above the vaginal.
That's in between the belly button and
the bush.
yeah.
And then the gooch is between.
The balls and the tank.
Alright.
No, wait.
No, the
The
tank.
gooch-
The gooch is the tank.
The gooch is referred to the men's taint, yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Woman's taint's just a little burst of happiness.
Smash the button. Thanks, Georgie. Appreciate that.
Yes, smash that like button.
Slab base.
Also, if you're in here, make sure you share that you're in here. Share it to your Instagram. Share it to your Twitters. Your that thing of the internet where everybody complains about shit.
It's
Facebook.
Tumblr.
Tumblr. Yeah.
Man.
MySpace even is up as well.
Speaking of Tumblr,
All of you are off by top 5.
the other day I was thinking about it and I was talking over with one of my friends like how great Tumblr used to be. And Tumblr has not died.
Well, Twitter's
Pinterest is like a Tumblr,
Like
right? Keep going. I'm not trying to
I'm
stop.
not really sure, but I think it's more like an arts and craft type deal. But Tumblr was like where all the memes started. Like if you see most memes,
Yeah.
that's pretty much where they come from.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what I was gonna say was like, there's fuck. I had it around the tip of my tongue. It was fucking hilarious. God damn, I'm so stoned. It was
Prove it.
I know. Fuck. What were we talking about? It reminded me. It was
Tumblr.
Tumblr.
Yes,
MySpace.
Pinterest, my top 8.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got a Twitter like not that long ago. I don't use it a lot. I didn't know Twitter was so uncensored.
Oh yeah, that's why.
Dude,
that's why
that
everybody
girl-
stays on Twitter because you
that-
can do whatever the fuck you
Dude,
want on
that fucking look, I got a Twitter and I just follow like Ford and like Tesla and a couple different like scientists and shit on my Twitter and wrote a couple stupid fucking things. I fucking that girl we interviewed, that porn star,
Yeah.
she fucking hits her up, she goes, oh, follow me on Twitter. Her Twitter first fucking videos are getting fucked in the ass. I'm like, this is all it's a
like
video.
Yeah.
You can have that on your Twitter.
Really?
Just get it out the butt.
The only way that Twitter gets upset about things is if somebody reports you, just like we're anywhere
Or if
else.
you post something about Trump.
Yeah.
Positive about Trump.
Yeah, because didn't they take his Twitter away?
No.
No.
I read his tweets every day.
I think they make sure he tweets from a secure device. They used to say Twitter for iPhone, and now I don't think it says that anymore. Maybe it does. But
From security.
Dude, like,
He just has one thing.
that's how all his statements come out. You go on Twitter, it's just all his fucking statements. Like, and he writes like fucked up shit.
it's the modern day press
Right.
release.
Look, on.
What's today's tweet? Jesus
He does that,
Okay, the top one.
Damien, he does that because he doesn't want to give any like news organization the notoriety of giving out that press release. Because he used to be like give it CNN or whatever. He doesn't like any of it.
This is the last tweet he wrote.
Yeah.
95% approval rating of the Republican Party. Thank you. What's the next one? There we go. Oh, happy National Law Enforcement Day is today. He wrote that.
I didn't even
He
know
goes,
that was a
under
day.
my administration, the U.S. cancer death rate lowest in recorded history. Because there's more good news yet to come. Talking about the bombing that he did.
Nope.
Oh, he calls Nancy Pelosi the bitch trying to impeach him. He goes, crazy Pelosi, impeachment dam is breaking. Like, he's not gonna get thrown out. Is that?
I don't know.
Bro, it's like a fucking chaotic reality show.
Well, what's funny is that people are like,
Actually
speaking about a
happening, like,
draft.
it's crazy.
Dude, it's
A draft
it's
isn't gonna
like
happen.
Idiocracy.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
that Mike Judge movie, Idiocracy.
You know what's crazy? I had to explain to somebody the other day, and they're like, we can't get into another war and all this stuff. I said, listen, bro, we are the military might of the world. And on paper, all the countries could try to attack us at once, and we
Yeah.
would be able to defend ourselves.
Damien, did
And-
you sell that shark bag? Jordan wants to know.
Yes, I did. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep, cash. Unlike all these other fucking people, you're gonna give me product. Fuck out of here. I want cash.
Exactly, yeah.
But fuck.
Yeah, but the thing is, with America, like people are like, "Oh, this is
yeah.
gonna happen." I was like, "Yeah, but here's the thing about wars.
It's money.
People don't bomb America. America bombs people. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's like when I was like, when was the last time somebody came over and bombed us? And they were like, well, 9/11. I was like, no, that was an in-house job. Like everything that has ever happened over here has been in-house.
Yeah,
Name the last time they flew a plane over here and dropped something on us.
never.
No,
That's
just like whenever somebody's like,
Pearl
well,
Harbor shit.
we have the
Make it.
defense systems now.
Pearl Harbor happened, but that
Pearl
was
Harbor happened.
but American soil.
yeah, but
America,
also
so, I mean,
just like
Oh, we have like missile
The
defense
homeland?
systems.
No.
Sorry, go ahead. Don't cut you off.
Yeah, we do have all that stuff. But what I would say was, look, nothing's gonna happen in this country unless our country,
Everyone
our government lets it happen. But if we were to go into a war right now, there's not gonna be a draft. There's 1.6 million active soldiers right now in the U.S. Army and 800,000 reservists. Okay,
the
most of our attacks now are automated. We don't have to put boots on the ground.
The only reason, first of all, okay, since you said that, the only reason why there was a draft because nobody wanted to join the
That was in
army.
Vietnam. That's a long time
why,
ago.
because nobody wanted to go. Okay, because they were like, no, I'm not gonna fucking do that. I get it.
See
okay?
a lot of commercials.
But also,
for-
like another thing too, in that same sense, whenever people are like, "Oh, these people fought for your freedom," nobody has ever fought for America's freedom. We have always been free. We've been free. That's why we're America in the first place. So I don't understand when people say so and so fought for our freedom. Nobody has ever fought for our freedom because we're America and we've been free the whole time. That's the point of America.
Well, I mean, either way, like it's a money thing. War that's
arms
won.
race? Oh yes, it's all
going to
money.
war makes money for the U.S. But other than that, you don't have to worry. I mean, everybody complains about presidents or governments.
I'm not worried
I
about
mean, a lot of that shit doesn't really affect you.
You don't have enough money for it to affect
You can still go to work.
But that's the thing, is like in this sense of like kind of shit with politics and all that nonsense, most people that I know, they don't have enough money for it to affect them.
Someone said to me the other day, and I'm not trying to keep talking about politics. Someone said,
No, keep
Most people-
talking politics.
most
That's
people who
fine.
like Trump, don't have money. I'm like, damn. I was like, that's a broad fucking statement, but I mean, I understand how people think. Like, they're just saying it in a snotty way. Like, they hate Trump. Like, well, anybody who supports Trump probably doesn't have money.
Yeah.
They're probably steel workers and all this shit. I'm like, damn, you're a piece of shit. But whatever, that shit matters, really.
I mean, it does matter. It matters
Yeah.
to people, and that's the reason why things get the way that does. Because the fact that, like, in reality, it does not matter to them, but everybody thinks it does matter to them, and it fucks with society. And like people start thinking this crazy way that they're like part of something that they're really not even part of.
So when Joe Rogan got, not Joe Rogan, I'm sorry, Greta Thunberg, the climate control girl.
Yeah.
Daddy. It says it right in her fucking bio. If you look at her on Twitter, she's like teenage climate control soldier
Acronyms watching ready.
with Asperger's. Like she has
That's
Asperger's.
what's up.
Oh my bad.
That's the homie.
My bad.
Like, and I'm not saying that Asperger's is a horrible thing, but I feel like she's a very young person who's been thrust into the light, and now that she's been thrust into the light, a lot of people are telling her, how to say things, which would happen if you were a famous fucking movie star. You became a famous movie star, they'd be like, oh, you're gonna go talk to this thing tonight. This is what you should say. Like your agent is always gonna do that.
Of course, yes.
But when you're a child and all that, I mean, it's kind of weird, and it's just like, whatever. I like, I don't know. I'm not trying to talk smack about the girl, but yeah, maybe you should be in fucking school. Because whenever something happens in the world, like the mass shooting the shooting at Stoneman Douglas here in Florida, all those kids became all these activists for fucking gun control. I said, listen, before you tell me how I should, have my Second Amendment right, ask yourself if you can fucking make your bed in the morning or clean up your room.
That's called leveraging your position.
No, I'm not just being. No, but you understand. These are teenagers. Okay, and they're the future of America. But listen, motherfucker, if you can't wait to make your bed.
They've also been brainwashed.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the thing, though. This generation, we tune on.
But you also have to understand, as soon as that happened, there were people putting shit in their head, telling them, "This is what y'all need to do now." Those kids they're supposed to let him.
Like that wasn't the children leveraging the position. That was the parents telling them.
That was them going, "Hey, this is what y'all need to do now. If y'all do this, maybe we can get this done."
Because whoever was telling them what to do was saying, "Oh wow, someone has the voice I would always wanted for this moment."
You remember MTV in the '90s? Rock the Vote.
Yeah.
Okay, so check this out. Every time they did a Rock the Vote, it was like a bunch of college kids sitting in a room, like with Bill Clinton, talking, making jokes, and just asking questions. College kids. They're dumb as fuck too, but they want fucking middle school kids, high school kids,
Who's this girl that we're talking about? Because people,
Greta Thunberg. People are mad about it.
well, people got some feelings about her.
I mean, look, I think she has an amazing message and all that, but she's also been thrust in. Look, I'm saying what I think happens, which happens to most people who get into a limelight. You get a little bit famous, people are going to tell you what you should be saying.
Of course.
And I feel like a child.
You're any kind of influencer, anybody's gonna, someone's gonna be over you telling you what to say, of course.
Yeah.
There's always going to be someone telling you what to say.
That's why I love South Park. South Park don't give a fuck. All right? South Park did an episode of fucking recently about transgender athletes. Oh my god.
Which should not be a.
Check this out. There's a strong woman. Basically, South Park, there's a strong woman competition.
Right.
And the woman who's won last year's, strong woman, she's there and she looks like a fit woman, whatever. She goes, "Oh, have you seen your new competitor? I think her name is Chelsea or some shit." And it's like, "Have the first transgender athlete?" And she goes, "Oh, I'm so happy that we're opening up the sport to transgender people, and she's going to be really happy, like saying, make sure that she's saying she." And even the commentator's like, "Oh, so you haven't met her yet, right?" She's like, "No." He's okay. Well, now bring it in. And it's Macho Man Randy Savage. Okay, it's basically a Macho Man Randy Savage wearing like a thong, a banana hammock. You can see his dong, and he's just like, "I'm so happy to be here. Represent trans athletes."
Yo.
He goes, "I can't wait to crush the other girls. I love crushing girls." Like, and it's just South Park don't give a fuck. Like they make it a joke and all that. But it's the kind of shit, like, in sports right now, like, some people can just say, "Yeah, I'm a woman." And you got dudes smashing fucking female world records. It's like female bench pressing records being smashed.
That's just because he
they just identify.
He re-identify as a woman.
But then you got dudes punching women in the face.
Yeah, dude. Like, there's a transgender
Then you're
MMA
talking about
fighter.
assault. Like,
that's not fair.
Like, yeah, you're just a dickless dude beating up a woman. And like, I'm not transphobic or anything like that. I'm not. I don't. Yeah, they say it. Like, "Oh, you're transphobic." But let me tell you something. Today's society, if you don't share the same opinion with somebody, it goes from homophobic, transphobic to Nazi real fucking quick.
There's phobias for
I
everything.
still say the same shit that I used to say because, like, I'm not changing what I say for anybody just because somebody feels different about it. like I'm never like I'm always gonna say whatever I say because like
And none of it's
the
never
shit
racist
I say
or
never
hating.
even applies to the shit that I'm saying it to.
And it's
Like
never
I
like,
would never
it's just
say
facts.
this person is this person is that. No, it's like, oh man, you fell down, bag, you know.
Yeah, that's another. Bill Burr has a great skit about that. He
But
goes,
it's like you did
Yeah.
something stupid, like stop being a fag, dude.
yeah, stop being a fag. Oh, he's getting banana on his pancakes. What a fag! Like Bill Burr has a great skit about that. That's also the
That's
truth. Like
nothing
people,
to do with like you know what I mean.
With, like, being
if one of my
hating.
friends was sucking dick, I'd be like, yo, you're gay, dude. You're just flat out gay. Like,
Because that is,
Oh.
I mean, because that is gay, isn't it?
yeah,
If a male
he's
friend
a
is
homosexual.
well, gay is technically happy.
well,
Yeah,
dude,
technical
whatever. I
definition
mean,
of it.
either way, look, it's I don't care about anybody's sexuality. What I do care about
I
is
don't
facts.
either.
So when it's an MMA fight and a guy
Be a bird if you
identifies,
want to be a bird. I don't care.
no, what I'm saying is just like it's fucked up when it comes to sports. If I'm a dude and I identify as a woman, I go into women's MMA. I don't care how much hormones you're taking, how much like
You
estrogen
should
you're
not
taking.
be allowed in women's MMA.
That
if you
doesn't
used to be a
change your
dude.
bone structure. You might grow tits, but you still got those fucking man hands, those knuckles. You still got that bone structure. There's and like it's like you look at it on paper, facts. There's transgender athletes that are breaking women's records like they're nothing.
It should. I mean,
And it's fucked up because
transgender should be its own category
exactly.
of sports.
You should do that. That'd be fucking great. But I'm not trying to exclude anybody either, but we already exclude ourselves. We do men and women. You don't see fucking men and women's like you don't see fucking
You can't,
co-ed fucking
there's not.
hockey.
There's not.
You
One,
don't see that shit.
there's not one type of
No,
transgender.
but if there was co-ed hockey, man, that would be wild.
No, I don't want to see Becky get beat up by fucking
Yeah, but you have to understand, like, you really think that, like,
Bob
all right,
Schwartz.
here's the thing.
Wayne
All right,
Gretzky and shit.
Lingerie
check,
football's crazy, though.
check this out. Check this out. So if they did co-ed anything, do you think that some 110-pound woman is going to sign up to play hockey with these 250-pound dudes? Fuck no. Like, you think she's going to be silly? No. Like, you know what I mean? You think, like, most dudes that are skinny as fuck and that are tiny are like, I'm going to go do this. Like, no. Like, people, like, know where they fit in.
What's that?
You know what I mean? Like, or they're supposed to know.
Oh, he's about to die.
It should be plugged in.
So it's not.
Oh, plug it in. Where is it? Right there.
Oh shit.
Which one is it? I'll see a plug laying around.
That's it. It's the long thing that's coming out. Like, yep, that's it.
But it's connected to your
No,
phone.
it's behind you right there. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, we're fucked.
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Chris Rubin. Yeah, but that's what
You
I'm
got
saying. Like, if they had co-ed sports, like, you have to think about like the people that would sign up for these sports, though. Like, could you imagine, like, the girl that would come out and like think that she could box Evander Holyfield? I would like to see that woman. You know what I mean? Like, you really think that like these like you think that like America would just really start really challenging themselves?
I wouldn't want that. I mean, like, but I think everybody wants to be. No one wants to offend anybody anywhere.
I
No
feel
one wants
like-
to.
No.
If you say facts, you're a racist. You're a Nazi. People are really fucked up in today's age. What's fucked up, like, and I never want to talk about this stuff because it's just human nature. But I watch Steven Crowder. Like, you see him in all the memes, like "prove me wrong" memes.
Yeah.
He does that. He goes to colleges and he'll set up a table and he'll say, the Second Amendment is, needed. Prove me wrong, or abortion, something like he'll just choose it. And these people will come with these college kids, and all he wants is like to sit down. He wants someone to sit down and explain their side of it calmly, like an adult. State your facts, and maybe you might change my opinion. Who knows? You know.
They
And
can make
instead,
everyone.
instead, these people walk up and they just shout at him. Oh,
Yeah,
you
but well,
fucking
here's
piece of shit.
the thing: is people don't understand what opinions are. They're not facts; they're opinions.
Exactly.
People also don't understand how to engage in a real conversation, what a conversation means. Conversation is I say something, you say something, whatever I say, we have free speech. So the fact that like I'm not saying anything directly towards you to offend you, we're just having a back and forth conversation. There's no
Exactly.
reason for anybody to get upset, but like people don't know how to show the right emotion when appropriate. Okay. People don't know how to do that. 2, people think that like being angry and being the biggest bear will like, intimidate you and like scare you whenever they're wrong. You know what I mean? Like, so that's just the things you have to deal with. Like as with people, you know what I mean? Because there's sometimes you can have a real conversation with someone, you both can disagree and like it just be like a normal conversation. And you're like, all right, I see why you disagree and you see why I disagree, but like we're still disagreeing without somebody yelling or shouting or like being crazy. But the people that do that, they're just ignorant, and they have to do that because they don't have facts and because they know they're wrong. So if they cause a commotion, this takes I guess like the focus off of them being wrong to them just being a complete asshole.
Yeah, when people
because
feel
it's like
challenged,
you're like, damn, I done forgot about you being wrong. Now you're just a fucking asshole.
everybody gets defensive when they're being made to look wrong, or
Dude, you couldn't say
if you
anything
point out
or
someone's
do
faults
anything
to them.
offend me.
I know, but like some people can't take constructive criticism or anything.
I like how my favorite thing is people that stick up for other people but can't stick up for themselves. They're like, oh well, these people should be able to do this. It's like, well, what do you want to do? What do you think you should be able to do? Or you want all this stuff for other people, but what do you want? Like, start with yourself first.
Or like, what about something as simple as like, if your homie's dish got delivered, like you're sitting at a restaurant, and your homie's dish got delivered like fucked up, and he's like really pissed, but he won't say anything to the waiter about it.
Yeah.
They won't confront them about it. There's that type of like, not standing up for yourself.
Yeah. Well, it's tolerance. Once you start to tolerate things, you become comfortable. But then once you start standing up for yourself and say, hey, excuse me, instead of going, hey, you fucked up my food. Hey, excuse me, this is the wrong food. You know what I mean? There's ways to handle things.
Yeah.
But also, there's some people who sit quietly because they know that they can't fucking handle themselves, and they're gonna say something fucking stupid and get their food spat at.
That's another dynamic you add to it, where it's like you don't even want to say anything because
I like it when I look at a buddy and they're steaming about something.
I'm not gonna be able to handle my cool, so I'm just gonna sit here quietly and just eat this shit.
Bro, I've been out at restaurants with people like that who know they can't. If they open their mouth, it's gonna be bad, so they rather stay quiet. And I love it when I'm sitting next to a buddy who's fucking just steaming, just like over something stupid. The motherfucker, I didn't want carrots or some dumb shit, but they're just steaming about it.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's what I was just about to say. He said social media is giving people a platform to where they would never say the shit in your face.
You know what?
They just let them say it in safety.
But
so I understand what you're saying.
Not only that, but because of social media, I'm scared that of something happening to me because nobody's gonna help me. They're all just gonna film me. Like nobody, you can yell 911. Me and Josh were talking about earlier. He's like, when you yell 911, nobody does it. You have to point to someone and tell them, you call 911.
That's lifeguard
You
training.
call 911. Like you have to call 911. Otherwise, everybody's like,
They're all
got
gonna
my
sue.
phone out. Oh fuck, man, this guy's gonna die. I literally like. Dude, I remember like a few years ago watching a video of a guy drowning in a lake, and these kids were just like, "Oh man, look at this guy! Look! Oh no, he just went under!" And they're still filming. I'm like, "Oh my god, this is gonna happen to me! Like this is what's gonna happen! Like I'm gonna die, and people are gonna film it and get 200 followers."
Oh my god, dude!
You know, and they're not even gonna tag me. They won't even tag me. But yeah, like that's completely right. Like social media has made people so brave. Like you know what I mean. But also the other day, like shit, I watched I don't even watch South Park, but I watched not South Park, but Family Guy, and there was like a pretty good point because it was like one of the jokes was like, hey, you can't say that. This isn't 2015. There's no more jokes on the internet. And I was just like, man, that's so
true.
fact because like you can't even say anything without anybody getting upset. Like I don't have like a Facebook for like the point of if you were to post on there, man, I had a really great day today, somebody would fire back with like how you shouldn't have had a great day and how shitty their day was, and it's just like, man, you just invite so much negativity into your life. And like, you know what I mean? Instagram's kind of cool because it's supposed to be just pictures, but now it's just pictures of people like being sad and writing like all this sad shit under it. It's just like, man, be happy. Like why would you want people to like feel bad for you?
They're taking away the likes, aren't they? Or I thought they were experimenting with
They
taking
took
likes
away the number of the likes, and sometimes it just says
No,
like
it just says it didn't put any numbers. All it says is if like these people liked the video and some more, or if it's a big account, say these people liked it and thousands of others.
yes.
You know, and that's all it'll
I
say.
haven't seen that yet.
And you can see it on Josh's page. You're rock and roll. His page. It's all over his page. But yeah, man. I mean, and some people are like, that doesn't mean shit. And in my case, I just post everything. That's why I love Instagram. Like, you look at my account, it's 18,000 posts. You can see so many cool stages of my life. You can see me building hot rods. You can see me skinny. You can see me fucking like.
David, I'm glad you brought that up of posting everything, because he posts everything.
Yeah,
There was a time when your car wasn't working.
Yeah.
And I remember you
No.
were going live and you kept breaking down.
everybody went
I mean,
suffer with me.
we're talking about Gritty.
Once
Like, he posts everything.
Oh,
Like the
Oh,
shit that like
I
you
mean-
can't post, he will post.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
really?
Listen, I just come across crazy shit that fucking fucks with my head, so I figured why not show it right
If
back.
I have
But
to
you
do this,
made
you do
some.
too, kinda.
I know I've made
You've
some.
made some. Like, listen, there's one that you always post the day before White People Wednesday. And it's if you don't know what White People Wednesday is, please go to Gritty's page. We'll
Yeah,
tag it with the
please
description. The Gritty Experience
Please
underscore.
don't. Please don't.
Yes.
But
If
he,
you want to see funny memes,
this motherfucker always posts this video the night before White People Wednesday, and it says how people react when they know that tomorrow's White People Wednesday, and it's fucking Africa from Toto.
yes, David's
With-
favorite song.
Naked. It's a guy driving a car in like the woods. All you see is his headlights, and then naked dudes running out of the woods
Yeah,
after
just
him
chasing the car. Just
while Toto is playing. But Toto's happening. I hear the drums. But dudes are sprinting full blast, dicks waving,
yeah.
Oh.
like full blast
Swagger.
after this car like zombies. It's terrifying and soothing all at the same time. It's one of my favorite videos he makes.
Listen,
But I found that great meme. His Wednesday, my dude's frog. I got the fucking. I sent them a meme at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
picture of the frog with like a New Year's hat on. It's like it's the first Wednesday of the year, my dudes. Like hey, this is what you start off with today. Good morning.
That's it's tradition, I guess.
Oh man.
It's crazy shit. Like I said, like the shit that I posted today with the bodega. The guy wanted to chop cheese and shit. He fucking like fired off.
Yeah. This dude's in a deli arguing with the deli workers, and like they say something slick to him. He goes, "Oh, you know what?" He pulls a fucking Glock out and fires twice in the air. Everybody scatters, but the best thing is the guy filming falls backward, goes into selfie mode. He's like a nerdy looking dude with glasses on. He goes, "Yo, you alright?" Dude, awesome. And like, but like, there's another video he posted all the time ago. It's Whitney Houston doing the song.
Oh yeah.
Right before it, but right before she does that, it's a fucking half a second clip of a dude with a monster cock smacking her on the face with it. And like, if you stick around to the end of the video, it shows a quick thumbnail of the girl with the black eye afterwards. Fucking, oh my god! But it's like dick smack and
Yeah,
Bro.
I gotta delete my Instagram. I don't know what I'm doing on my shit, dude. I need to be
Oh
safe.
my
I
God.
need Jesus.
What do you mean? You're literally making
I just
people
wanna-
today.
this is part of
Yeah, I
masturbate.
hope so.
Sour cream.
I hope so. You know, that's kind of like my escape just from my bullshit. We just finding some fuck shit. I figure I'd just get memes, dude. Memes
You
is life, right?
You keep the internet funny though.
You know what it is? I try to be like, you know what I'm saying? I always try to be a fun person, just laugh, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Why not do it on the fucking gram with all the crazy videos?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, just keep up the good shit. You know, keep it going.
Whitney had good dope. She did have good dope.
Dude, she had actually Whitney
She
did
had
have
some
the
of the
good
best.
dope.
We need Bobby.
Joey
She fucking
Diaz.
got. I was about to say she got all that
Yeah, Joey
fucking dope
Diaz
from
used to
Joey
fucking tell me some
Diaz.
shit back
Joey
And
then.
Diaz
he
used
used to
to serve-
steal it.
He
He used to steal like a quarter out of
Dude,
her shit.
yeah,
He said,
he fucking
and then
Joey
when he
Diaz
didn't know,
he's like, hey dog, fucking Whitney Houston called me, go get like a fucking ounce of blow. I go pick it up and take a 7 out of it.
yeah.
Pop that shit. One time I get in the fucking limo, it's Whitney, Bobby, and fucking Ricky Martin. I swear to God, dog, fucking Ricky Martin. I'm like, this is the best
It's
Joey
not a
Diaz.
documentary or something.
No, it's Joey Diaz. He was Joe Rogan. He was just talking about how he fucking was selling fucking blow to Whitney Houston,
And then
and like,
and then there's like
it was awesome.
where he starts talking about where he's like, where he's like, man, they've done so much fucking blow, they can't even snort it anymore. So they're like, can you turn this into crack for us?
Oh yeah.
Because like once you do so much of it, it won't go up there no more. Like those guys were.
Dude, it was fucking horrible, dude. I love listening to Joey Diaz's stories, bro. That's why I got so mad when I went.
He's a
When
documentary.
I got to meet him, I was so mad to get to talk to him.
Is he ever gonna get a Netflix special?
He did. Like, this is what's bullshit. He was promoting a Netflix special, and then when the day comes out, it turns out that it's a Netflix series called The Degenerates, and it's like 10 episodes, half hours each of one comedian doing stand up somewhere.
I don't like those shows.
So Joey Diaz's episodes.
They've done like a few of those, and it's
Joey
like,
Diaz's episode's like 30 minutes, and it's the third fucking episode. That's all I watched from it. All the other comedians are on there. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? They had that midget guy I knew who he was. Where I was like,
Shit, I got a funny Joey Diaz story. Like, I remember I met him when he was doing his run back in like I think the late '90s, early 2000s. And he was doing the Improv in Miami. And like, I went there with my father. Like the first time, you know, he did a great set and all that shit. And then the second set, he was like sweating profusely and like crazy. Then you already know what that's about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jaw all wired and shit, but he still performed doing shit with us. After the show, like, you know, usually like, you know, the crowd breaks off and then like they have like a huge bar. Everybody's getting drinks after the bar. And this guy, he's out there, you know, talking shit and whatever. And I'm just, you know, oh, I see Joey Diaz over there. I think Dave Chappelle even did a skit also. And yeah, so like I'm just sitting there talking. I look the other way, and I look back. This motherfucker has his nutsack hanging out of his fucking shit. Like it ain't nothing.
yeah, he shows his nutsack off a lot.
And he had it out there for like a long fucking time. And
Look at these balls,
nobody,
look
look at these
balls.
look at these big raisins. Yeah, I was like, yo, I was just
What?
like, yo,
Yeah, he does it on his podcast all the time. He whips out his nutsack. He went down to some lady that went on. She went on Joe Rogan and was explaining this lady. Joey has the biggest nuts I've ever seen in my life. She pulled him out of his bed. I was like, "What the fuck are those?" Dude, and like, that's why I got mad. I didn't get to talk to him. He was kind of a little rude to me, and I was like, "Fuck, man! I really wanted to hang out with this guy." So
He's real cool, man.
I know, I gotta try again.
Person.
I didn't think I don't know what Bobcat does.
Nuts out?
No,
Oh yeah, you were.
I wish.
You wanted to get
It'd be
teabagged by Joey Diaz?
on Damien's way. I'd be like, man,
Let me see those nuts.
what's wrong? What's wrong, kid? I was just hoping you'd pull your nuts out one time.
That'd be fucking hilarious. It's all for you, kid. Thanks. Oh my god. Oh, thank you, Joey. Can I take a selfie?
Don't touch him.
Click. That's horrible.
I met Joey Diaz, and all I got was
God.
a selfie with his nuts.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude.
I mean,
Oh,
that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair, you know.
So, my the apartment I moved into,
Glad I have
my first day, my first day moving in, I'm unloading stuff in my car, and I have a plate carrier, like a bulletproof vest and all that. So I pick it on, I just throw it over my head. I don't tie it down, I just throw it over my head. I put on 2 book bags, grab the third one in front of me even. I'm walking upstairs, and the fucking neighbor, my first neighbor, sees me. He's a veteran. He looks at me. I put the shit in my house, come back out for the next day. He's like, "Are you a veteran?" I said, "No, bro. I just like being prepared and stuff. Like I take tactical courses
I'm from Miami.
here and there." Yeah, and he was like, "Okay, that's cool." I'm like, "Yeah." And then I unload my shit, and then the next day he goes, "Oh, so what are those things in the back of your car?" And I have like this big Luciferian sigil, and 2 sulfur crosses. He goes, "Oh, what is that?" I'm like, "Oh, that's." I didn't want to fucking freak him out. I'm like, "This is satanic church and bullshit like that." I was like, "That's Viking stuff, like Viking clans." He's like, "Because I thought it was something different." I'm like, "What do you think it was?" I'm like, "Please say Saint. Please say Saint." And he's like, "Oh, the middle symbol's like upside down." Like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. It's false shit. And then he goes,
No.
"I thought it was some witchcraft stuff." I'm like, "Nah, dude, nah. I don't know, cauldron." But and I met some other, like, I went outside at 5 o'clock in the morning to walk the dog. There's a dude fucking watering plants. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then I hear, "Hey, my name's Roger."
Wait, who said that?
I turn around, dude's on a fucking oxygen machine smoking a cigarette.
What?
What the fuck are you doing? I saw him the other day too. He's like, he wears a book bag with the oxygen machine in it. And he's like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to my night job. Like, it was last time I was going to watch Chris Wednesday, and I'm out there with my bag. And he's like, where are you going? I'm going to my night job. He goes, oh, I knew you were a bouncer. I knew you were a bouncer. He's like, go crack some heads. I'm like, all right, whatever. I met this other fucking rude dude, lives in the balcony right next to me. Hey, how you doing, sir? I said, good. So what do you do for work? He's like, I work. Yeah, me too.
What do you do for work? Work.
Work. I was like, all right, me too. Fucking, and then I met some new veteran today, but this guy's kind of fucked up. He has the shakes and like he's retired, like he doesn't leave the house. And he would look at me. He goes, do you like movies? I'm like, yeah. He goes, man, I got like thousands of DVDs, bro. You ever want to watch a movie? You let me know. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
Nice guy.
Yeah, it's funny that you said that. There's this, whenever I lived in Sarasota, there was this dude that lived next to me that was like this older dude that rode his bike everywhere, and that's all he did was watch movies. Like, he would like come over and be like, hey, you want to watch a movie? I'd be like, no, I'm gonna chill here. And I didn't even have a fucking TV.
Oh,
Like, I just be like, nah, I'm good. I just sit in my house, like, I wasn't even a house, it looked like this little fucking duplex. And I would literally just sit in there and drink beer, like, with no like TV, and I slept on like a single mattress, like, and me and my buddy shared it. Like, we'd take turns, like, one would sleep in the room and one of us would sleep on the couch. Like, just whoever would get drunk and pass out in the room, like, it was pretty tight.
well, when he lived up in like
Not being an adult was rad.
when he lived up in Clearwater, went to go like visit him and hang out. Bro, we go to these people's houses. I forget for what, but I'm outside smoking a cigarette. I go, and he walks out, and I'm like, "We're in the hood." He goes, "No, we're not." And this fucking dude rides by on a bike with two different sized tires holding a TV.
Like, literally, the TV was on his arm.
Perfect timing.
With a bike with a really small tire in the front. And he's just much smaller holding this fucking TV, pedaling his ass off because the gears are fucked up. There's like a lot of movement, but not a lot of go. Like, it just felt so bad for the guy.
That's crazy.
Oh man,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that shit was so funny.
Oh
Can I
man,
try some of that stuff?
I've had some fun. Like go to different parts
Good
of Florida.
old Ybor City.
Oh my god, I lived in a lot of different rural parts of Florida. I lived in this town called Oxford once, and I built houses, villages. It's the world's biggest retirement community. That shit was horrible, like that town.
But there's a lot of herpes there.
Oh well, look it up. The Villages is the United States capital for STDs.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Probably because of all the fucking old people there got.
all people do swinger
STDs.
parties.
Yeah.
They
Dude,
do swinger
all of them, they
parties.
don't even care because, like, at their time, like, they'd get herpes and it's like,
Whatever.
no
Whatever, we
big
only
deal.
got 7 years left.
Dude, it
Like,
fucking breaks out every now and then. Just don't fuck when it breaks
I
out.
make
You
a
know?
cream for it, right?
I've been taking this penicillin my whole life. No longer works.
Yeah, dude. Like the Villages was crazy. I lived in Georgia. I don't like it.
Yeah, dude, old people do be fucking like rabbits. That shit's gross. Like,
Ugh.
not to be rude, but I've seen some vaginas now. I don't want to see some vaginas then, you know?
Wow.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like mine's is gonna be like inside of me at that point. I'll probably have to pull it out like one of those garden hoses,
Dig
you know?
into it.
Yeah, pull it out. Looking like a crushed Coke can.
Cheese wheel.
yeah, where did this conversation gonna take this turn?
Yeah, when did it go this way?
Yeah, like shit.
You want to taste that? Go to the new beach in Miami, bro. Just a bunch of old dudes. Takes out. They see one woman that don't get real close. It's like seagulls. You're walking to the beach with a hot dog in your hand. Seagulls just hover above you. That's what happens when you're a woman at the new beach. He shows us a bunch of old dudes, bunch of old seagulls that takes out.
This is true.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I've had so much stuff stolen from me because of fucking seagulls. I love that movie. There's a new
Oh, I
movie.
thought you were gonna say you've had so much stuff stolen from you from the nude beach.
No.
Thought you were about to tell me like, David, pass me Q-tip. Some shit that happened at the nude beach. Have you ever been to the nude beach and got nude?
No.
Damn.
No, I won't do that.
There's this nude beach where I used to go when I was a kid. It's called Playa Linda. You can see the space shuttle.
Oh my god, I know that place.
So check this out. When I was in 4th grade, they took us there because they have across like the way from it is this place called Mosquito Lagoon, and it's like a lagoon that has like all this like you can
Kids
paddleboard,
shit.
yeah, paddleboard and shit. So we went out there with nets. Okay, so mind you, they weren't even thinking about like where we were going. So we're over here in the lagoon. Lunchtime comes. They go, hey, we can eat on the beach. They take all the kids to the beach. There's a bunch of naked old people. No joke. Like a few kids yelled it out, and the teacher was like, "Oh shit, everybody off the beach!" and like took us all the way like back to the bus, and like we had to eat lunch on the fucking hot ass
That's
bus.
horrible.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I went there one time like with my parents, like whatever, like a little bit like after that, and there was like this old dude just fucking getting it like on the beach, just going to town like in the sun, just pulling at it, just like it was. I mean, like there was something there.
Bro,
People are weird. Like, yeah, like it's like it just goes to show too. Like with society, like you get people an inch, they want to fucking take them out. It's like, hey, you can come out here and get naked. Just don't do that. Just don't. I need to see both hands.
Bro. Both hands.
Hands in the air.
Hand check.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. There's been like there used to be this man, we're taking a real dark turn here. Fucking
Yeah.
but yeah.
That's about time.
Oh my god.
Out there we go.
No, I was talking about
No,
just being a
it
nudist.
wasn't a nude beach for children.
Nude beach for children.
They have
That's what it's
colonies.
about. That sounds
That's what
Florida
I'm
as
saying,
fuck. Oh shit.
There's colonies in Florida. There's fucking colonies in Florida where it's like nude communities
Yeah, there's a
where
lot
it's
of-
not all fucking old people, where like it's families who live nude, and they have like very strict laws. Like no pedophile could ever live in a nude colony, because sometimes you go to the beach, there's nude children and all this stuff. And there's this documentary on HBO back when in the early 2000s when fucking HBO did documentaries and shit, and then Real Sex would come on Thursday nights at 11. Yeah, dude.
That's throwback.
Yeah,
Dang,
dude.
you know
Softcore porn.
Yeah.
Dang, you know what I do miss? You know what I miss though? That fucking show with Dr. Drew and fucking
Oh, Adam Carolla.
yeah,
Oh,
sex.
Love line.
Love Line? Was that what it was?
Love
Or
Line.
Sex Talk.
No, I think it was
No,
Love
I think it
Line.
was Love Line. I think.
Yeah, Adam Carolla and the Doctor.
And
Dude,
yeah, Dr.
that
Drew.
shit was awesome. People would
Yeah.
just call in and talk about their fucking
Horrible sex lives.
oh yeah, and the shit that's going on. Like dudes would be like, listen, I like fuck this girl for like 3 days, and like my dick is just so swollen. And he would just be like, you should go to the doctor. Why are you calling us? But like, yo, they were just like, it was literally about people's like sexcapades. It was crazy.
The sexcapades.
Yeah.
Bro, there's
It was the
when
90s.
when
It's everybody was like, experimenting and doing all type of crazy shit.
Whenever I'm on Pornhub and I see amateur, like
I want to advertise on Pornhub.
I see like amateur videos, I hear George Carlin's voice in my head going, home videos of bad fucking.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, man, they with those sites, they give the
Home videos
they
of bad
give
fucking.
you the option to make your own video and upload. And I'm like, man, who's gonna watch this and actually like do some damage with it? You know, like. So of course, like we've had this conversation the other day about like how like watching porn for me is just it's more of like it's not really like a masturbation thing. It's more just for fun. It's like, yo, what the fuck are these people doing?
That's all about
Like, first of all, this guy definitely does not work for the cable company. Like, this guy works at LA Fitness. You know, like we both know that he's not here to like fix anything. She doesn't have one fucking TV in the house. Like, you know, like all this shit that I just point out, and it's just like, why do y'all even like? And another thing that weirds me out in porn, whenever they kiss, I'm just like, what are y'all doing?
A really fun activity you do with your friends is just turn on like a TV show, mute it, and then you guys take turns ad-libbing characters.
Yes.
I've done that with movies I really like. I'll eat acid or something, sit in my living room. Like I watched Aliens, like high on acid, with nothing, with no volume,
Yeah.
with
I
like
thought that
death metal
I-
playing in the background, and I voiced just the alien. That's all I voiced. I voiced this alien. And you already see the alien.
You were doing the voices?
Of the alien. That's it. I watched the
Okay.
movie mute. The alien, you rarely see the alien in the movie.
Yeah.
So every time you saw a girl, I'm like, bam, motherfucker. Then I'm like, gotcha now, bitch.
Dude,
I'm gonna stick my tongue out.
Taxi Cab
Bow.
Confessions was a good one.
Yeah, that was
Taxi Cab Confessions was good.
One
They
of,
should do that now with Uber.
one of our friends tried doing that. Remember, Push tried doing a thing like that one time. But I don't think it really worked. It turned into like jokes or something. But yeah, man, if Uber would let me drive for them, I would totally do an Uber
They should let you
confessions.
do it. I know it's too. No, they should let you.
They might now.
And you do the call out for the high-end one.
Yeah, for the left. But the thing is,
luxury.
they keep hitting me with this fucking reckless driving that, like, one, I wasn't driving reckless. Two, I didn't know they were
in my
undercover.
opinion.
And I was in third gear. How fucking fast was I going? 40 miles an hour?
Well, what were you on a bike or
I was
what?
on my Harley.
Mhm.
Okay. First of all, I didn't want to sit in traffic. It was dead stop. Fucking 100 degrees outside, plus with a Harley.
Sitting on a motor.
Fucking 200 degrees. Fuck that. So I'm riding down the bike lane, you know, mind my own goddamn business. And then so I finally get to the end over the bridge, and then I go through the light. Next thing you know, this car gets up beside me. It was a Honda Accord. It was gold, like champagne color. It gets close to me, flashes like his headlights at me. It gets close. I'm like, yo, fuck this, get out of my way. So then I move over more. And then like another car comes up behind me, flashes its lights too. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is up with these cars? Like, this is crazy. So then like there's a lot of traffic, mind you. I'm like in third gear, just going in and out of traffic, you know, getting away from these cars. Now I get up to my street, I turn right, and I see on the building flashing lights. I'm like, whoa, what the
shit.
fuck is that? And I turn around, and there's like those cars and a bunch of cop cars. And then
Behind you.
I pull over. They all get out and pull their guns on me, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I was like, what did I do? And the cop was instantly like, driving like an asshole. And I was like, what? That's not a crime. Like, I'm not like.
That's
then-
not a crime.
So then I was like, yo, what did I do though? Like, I wasn't speeding. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't like doing anything wrong. Like, they got me with like reckless driving, and like I tried to argue like with like the judge. Like, I was like, she's like, well, you can take it to court. And I was like, yeah, but that's expensive. And now like for like 2 years now, I've had this bullshit on my record, like for reckless driving. I can't.
That
drive
shit
for
hurts
Uber.
your insurance prices,
Yeah.
everything.
For like no reason. I was like, dude, this one, it happened on my motorcycle. It did not happen on the benzo. So like, it shouldn't even apply.
Speaking of, like, I don't know why this reminded me. When I went to go renew my license recently,
This
bro, you know how
fuck-
the DMV takes
I'm just trying to
forever?
deliver foods to the people who need
Bro,
it.
You want to talk about?
Well, check this out. I went to the DMV, and everyone was like, it has taken forever for me in the past. But I'm a funny guy. So, I walk into the DMV, I get to the front desk where I had a reservation already, but even when you have a reservation, it still takes forever. So I get there, as I walk up, it's this, there's a girl, and she's drinking this sweet tea out of a gallon. And she kills the gallon right in front of me as I walk up.
Like
She's
out of the
she's
gallon jug?
yeah, and she goes, Sharon, I'll finish your sweet tea, but you see that shit, she don't give a fuck about you. She drink your sweet tea and said your weed look like shit. And they just both started laughing, and just busting out laughing. Oh, what you? I'm like, I just gotta renew this shit. And then, oh, did you bring your birth certificate and your social? I brought my social, girl. I don't carry all that shit from Daycon. And they're just laughing and all this shit. And they're like, yeah, you good? And then they give my paperwork. They go down there and they go, oh, do you need your motorcycle endorsement? And I was like, yeah. I've never taken that fucking thing. I don't have one. I'm like, yeah. I fucking thank you, sweet. I forgot. And she goes, wait, I don't see it on your license. I'm like, fuck it then. I just walked away. Fuck it then. I went down to the next desk where you pay the money and they start making your ID. And I got my ID. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
But I got that shit quick because I was funny.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, I just recently got my shit back too. The fucking that line for that shit was forever. I got there around I think like 8 in the morning, and
It's too late.
probably
Saved by Cannabis. Amanda with Saved by Cannabis.
What's up now?
Someone's asking who Amanda with Saved by
yeah.
Cannabis is because she's cute.
Oh,
This is a girl that owns a company, Saved by Cannabis. I
yeah,
wasn't
no,
here. I wasn't here when she
I've
was.
seen. No, I know.
I wasn't here when she did the podcast with you guys.
She's funny.
No, she seems cool.
Oh, I know that she works with what's that blunt company thing?
Loud pack.
No, fire grabber.
No, that's
No,
what's
it's like
no.
loud pack.
No, is it Loud Pack? It's
Yeah, she works for Backwoods.
Backwoods.
Oh yeah, her brother owns that company.
She's affiliated with Backwoods.
Yeah, dude, that company is fucking blowing up because
They did a fucking. Go ahead, sorry.
because they took all the tobacco out and they use hemp wraps now, and they have they have these packages that you can buy that come with like an eighth of weed
There it
and
is.
like 5 papers that you fucking open and
It comes with
dude, it looks expensive because it is, but it looks you know what you're paying for whenever you fucking open it.
that is. Sorry, go ahead.
The jar that comes with it, it's like screw on and it has like a silicone just topper, like it's like this cool little
And it's
top.
dipped in wax.
No, they had to change it to silicone.
Dipped in silicone.
It used to be wax, but she said they had to change it to silicone so it pops on and off.
Okay.
Yeah, because
you
of
don't want to be reasonable.
no, because of the fucking regulations and medical regulations and it being like, you know, it had to be approved and shit. Like that's why like they had to change everything. Like that's why the tips, like everything was all fucking different because they wanted to go completely medical. And since they like partnered up with cookies too,
They're completely appealing to like the tourist type of, I'm coming in town to buy weed for the first time and I need everything in one shot. Holy fuck, this is really fire. I'm gonna buy everything.
yeah, because it comes with a glass jar, a pack of papers, and some tips.
It's gonna sell itself to you before you even get to the register.
There's even one of them like it comes with like 3 blunts like in this fucking little thing.
That means I need to Amanda, if you're watching, I need to hit her up and get her on Bud Bucks.
Yeah.
I need to get that on Bud Bucks ASAP.
Let me take you to prom. It was funny today. One of my favorite
Start
car
asking
people.
girls to City Hawkins.
Well, it's fucking
City Hawkins.
A lot of my-
Ask the dudes.
a lot of like my
People
auto.
know that.
A lot of my favorite auto YouTubers I follow on Instagram. One of them is a dude named Rutledge. He was on the American version of Top Gear,
Okay.
and he has this fucking Porsche 911, like completely like with a wide body kit, super beautiful car. And I wrote today, I was like, "Can I borrow this for prom? If I pick up Tammy with this, she's definitely gonna let me get
Tammy.
the second best. If I pick up Tammy with this, she's gonna let me get the second base."
Tammy.
And he was like,
Totally.
"That's hilarious."
She's totally gonna let you touch a titty in that thing.
Yeah, dude. Maybe
Touch
undershirt, like undershirt boob, like undershirt over bra.
You
no
gotta-
touch.
You got him from a breeder? Or like a homie, you just had him? Because I'm looking to get one like soon as heck.
He came from the puppy store.
Gotcha. Around here?
Yeah. It literally is called the puppy store.
Gotcha. 'Cause I'm looking to get a dachshund.
Supposedly
really
it's where like
soon.
everybody like buys it, like all the.
I might just look on Instagram, but
Yeah.
then again, I don't know if I want to do that. But if there's a local dachshund breeder around here, I think I'd rather go that
I
route.
think Craigslist has shit like that.
Craigslist has fuck ton. Yeah. You can't really crossbreed these things. Like it's
No.
it's either it's a dachshund or-
Another place that has a lot of breeders. North Carolina has a lot of breeders. Like a lot of them.
I had one that went to 19 years old. I want another one now. I've been without it for like a little over a year
I
now.
want to give me a pet too. Give me a dog.
Not yet.
well, that's kind of weird. You should
I
probably
want to
talk
try
about
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Can't really help you with
you know that's Hey, it's out there now. You know,
Yeah. Well,
you did your part. It's out there.
all you gotta do is just let her know. Thanks for letting us know.
Guys, make sure you smash that like button, everybody. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends that you've been here with
If you
us.
haven't smashed that like button yet, smash it.
Yeah, break this shit.
If you haven't downloaded it yet, download it. Budbucks
Yeah,
app,
dude.
please. Thank you.
Also, if you don't follow the Gritty Experience, thank you for whoever just liked that. Follow him now.
Yeah, don't follow me.
Yes,
It's-
follow
it's-
him.
it's
You want
the
fire
Bible.
memes?
No.
If he blesses you with the acceptance of a follow, it's worth it.
I'm getting ready to shut that shit down. Like,
On that note, people,
man,
because I'm fucking holding back a 10-pound shit. My asshole's only built for 5 pounds.
and I'm hungry
What?
as motherfucker right now.
You got poop?
Yeah.
That's
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Happy New
Oh,
Year.
yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, well, I guess we'll talk next week about my new year and what I did because I went on a mini trip.
Can't do shit.
He
Holy shit.
disconnected. He disconnected from the world.
Thank you guys.
Good luck.
Tuning in.
Yes.
That's a motherfucking wrap.
Laters.